Hey guys, welcome to Rather Be Racing, and in this video we're going to take this 1995 Pontiac Grand Prix and we're going to take it rally racing. Let's do this. It's got a V6 3.1 liter. We haven't really even changed the oil on it. I haven't even checked it in like a year. Probably checked the oil before we even started up. Oh yeah, she's got it. We're good. How's the transmission in this thing? Is it bad? Probably. Oh no, it's still red. Okay. Let's turn the key, see what happens. Will she start? Come on. Oh, you stupid freaking car. Nope. Let's go get a jump pack. I don't have any cables on me. It's always dead batteries. Found it. All right, we'll see what that does. Contact. I was worried she wasn't gonna start. Okay, so before we actually run this thing tomorrow, there's still just a couple more things we got to do to the car before it is actually going to be able to be runnable. What I did is went ahead and made myself a little tow list. Serpentine belt, an oil change. We got to put some trunk lid pins, hood pins in the trunk. It flaps everywhere, it's terrible. I covered up the headlight and tail light holes. Got a new air filter for the car. Yes, I know, we've done a lot to the car. We went as far as even putting a roll cage in the car. Replace the radiator. Way easier than I thought. But we're just not quite ready. I don't want to go home with a broken car. Alright, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. When I bought this car, I did nothing maintenance-wise. I didn't even change the freaking oil. First things third, we're going to go ahead and do the belt. This is, I know, yeah. It should take like 2 seconds. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that's like way overdue. 50 million cracks in this thing. All right, that's done. Where's the belt diagram? There it is. Ow! I'm using my finger. That goes around there. Take my wrench. Well, that's it done. Let's go ahead and throw that filter on real quick. That's all dirty. I'm running that thing without a filter too much. I went ahead and got the most expensive filter I could get. So on the shelf, yep. Take it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at that. That is shiny. Wow, that is really red. That's cool. That adds horsepower already just by looking at it. All right, well, so I think this is all universal. So these actually come out. So if I ever wanted to, delete. Look at that, and I should be able to slide that over the actual intake. So yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna take a screwdriver and take this band off. Under this. Yeah, here we go. It's shiny. It makes me nervous. I bet if I do that, it's gonna fall off. I wonder if I just take all this, the whole boot thing. Oh, that was easy. I'm sure it'll still maybe run without it. I don't know. I unplugged that. I don't know if that's the airflow sensor. I wonder if I fire it up, if it'll run without it. I mean, I guess. I don't see why it wouldn't hurt it any. Yeah, it probably won't work. I thought I'd try it. Clean it. Cleaning. Perfect. Put that back on. Pretend we didn't do any of that. Tighten her down a little bit. Can we stuff a light on that? Can we jam it in there? Get in there! I mean, yeah, sure, why not? It's a little less worse. Oh, there he goes. Okay, I might still have to put a zip tie or something to pull that filter away again. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't come off. Let's just get a zip tie so I don't sit there and rub into my battery holder. Go big or go home. Do that, that. All right. Don't want it too tight. I'll go back and I'll clean all this up for a second. And take this, go through this engine hoist mount, doodabber thingy. Look at that. That's like it's meant for it. And boop. That. Look at that. Fresh. Clean. Okay, what's next? Okay, so now that we went ahead and already did the surfacing belt, we went ahead and did the air filter. While we're underneath the hood, let's go ahead and do the oil change. It'll take me 5 seconds to do that. Today's flavor of oil, we got 1540. Now, I know it calls for 5W, but this thing's got almost 300,000 miles. It shouldn't hurt it at all. Along with just an STP, cheapest oil filter I can get. All right, crack loose. Yeah, hips. Yeah. There we go. That is really, really tight, and it don't need to be that tight. Jeez. Perfect. I'm getting better at that. I've been practicing. It's a good thing we're doing this. I've never done it since I bought the car. Well, at least my oil filter is going to be easy to get to. I'm looking right at it. You done? Nope. Yep. All right. That's probably good enough. Move that. There we go. All right. This should be pretty easy to do. Oh boy. Don't tell me this thing's tight too. You gotta be kidding me here. Now, if you guys can't ever get an oil filter off, there is a quick trick to it. If you don't have a filter wrench, you could actually stab a screwdriver right through the filter, and it might be able to twist it to crack it loose. I'm gonna do that here. Yeah, here we go. This is like last resort, but I don't have an oil wrench, so pop a hole in it. Make sure you go all the way through. You keep twisting it. Yep, there she goes. Oh, yep. That made a mess. I slipped. Usually it's not that messy. In this case, it was. It's off, so we're good. Now, before you ever go put on another filter, you guys always want to make sure you always lube the area with either oil or grease. You want to make sure you get the gasket lubed up. I'm just gonna go with the oil. Before you put them on, don't forget to write the miles or the date, you know? That way a guy knows when it was last done. In this case, it wasn't, so I don't know. That's why I'm doing it. The car's been really good to me, so I think we're gonna treat it a little bit and give it a fresh change. Yeah, hey, I gotta put the eyes on it now. Whoever did this oil change last really tightened everything down. They were rigger happy. Just could not get it to come off. But it should definitely be a lot easier than that. All right, oil is done. This doesn't really say how much oil to put in there, so I'm just gonna put all of it. There we go. She's thirsty. Usually I like to stop a quart before and check it. I'll probably stop right there, because whoever did it had it a little bit over full, and I hate when these things are over full. That's actually not really good on the motor. A little bit's fine, but this thing was like half a quart or a quart, and it doesn't leak it or burn it, so this is unusual for a car like this. She said she's a little bit low still, so let's just keep adding to her. 1540. But considering how many miles you got, probably be all right. Usually I like to leave a quart out of it and then dump like some Lucas heavy oil stabilizer. Probably good for an engine that has a lot of miles on it. In this case, we're probably fine. I mean, it's going to be spending the rest of its life being a race car, so all right, see if that does. Double check. It might take a little bit for the oil to run down to the pan. Oh yeah, we're good. All right, that's done. On to the next thing. Okay, so finally, now that's all done, we have to address something else. That's the headlight hole. Rules state that they do not want any exposed open areas, so I'm gonna have to patch these up with sheet metal or mesh. So what I went ahead and done here is I went ahead and picked up a sheet of sheet metal and cut it out to kind of the same shape. So what we should be able to do is self-tap it on there. Let's go ahead and do it real quick. I got a piece of cardboard cut out, that way I have a template to fit the taillight. I don't think it's gonna fit. I need a little more on the end here, so I'm just gonna kind of, you know, slide it over a little bit. I think I can fit both of these here. I think I got an idea. I'll take the grinder and just cut it out, or some snips. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Flip it over like that. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Good enough. Ta-da! All right. Let's zip these things out of there real quick and see what we got. 20 million years trying to cut these stupid things out. It literally looks like my home state. Looks like Nebraska. Went ahead and bent the one end of it. That's awesome. We'll paint them up, then we'll self-tap them real quick, and we should be good to go. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do real quick is just put trunk lid pins in here because this thing rattles around really bad. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna start drilling holes so we can put the pins in there. We'll drop the trunk on top. That'll give us an idea of where to drill the holes at for the actual trunk lid. Alright, so now that the hood, pin, trunk lid pins are in, that's done. Let's go ahead and move back up front where we are going to go ahead and start working on the toggle switch for my fan because I forget everything is brittle when it's cold. Let's get the switch put back together, get the dash put back together, and then I think we're ready to load it up and get ready. There we go. Here's the old switch. That's what's broken off on it. Here is everything, so we should just pretty much plug and play. It's gonna come undone. So there go power. Plug that in. No, that's the ground. The ground's on the left side. Oh, well, look at that. We know our switch works. The ground is what gives us the light, so we know that it's on. Like that. Ta-da! The fans are on. Switch works. Just get in there. What is that? Come on. Make sure we have it pointed up in the right direction. I mean, it's obvious which one's off and on. It lights up when it's on, but why won't you go in? I don't know. How bad would it have been if I went to try to tilt this down and I broke this one off again? Oh, it'd be a lovely another trip to the auto parts store again. Green. Okay. It's supposed to like latch. Click. It ain't clicking. You know what? Oh. Just see how I mentioned how I'd hit that? Well, I got lucky and I didn't break it. You know what? We don't need that. It's fine. Jesus. Also, the Toto list is done. Probably should just done. It's all done. I'm gonna go ahead and load this thing up real quick. I will see you guys bright and early. No, dark and early. It's gonna be dark out when we get going. See you tomorrow. So unfortunately, I went ahead and canceled the event. It's just extremely windy. Big shout out to my girlfriend, Jordan, for helping me film, even though she's been sick all week. It just goes to show the dedication that she has, that we had, that we're willing to push to make these videos, to be able to get videos out for you guys. She woke up late, early in the morning with a fever, so I decided just to cancel my registration. I'm bummed. It's just the way things go. But not to worry, there's another one in the 30th of this month. Hopefully we have a lot better weather than today. I'm going inside. It's cold.